For me, being able to play music is a gift. I don't know if it's something that's God-given, or it's just something that you're genetically inclined to do, but you got to do it if you have the talent. It has to come out, and I'm lucky to be able to do it.
Everybody wanna know what I like the tone. Yes, about my baby. She give me love, happiness, when she moves her body for me.
I think I started playing in clubs when I was 16. Really started playing heavily when I came here with the Air Force. It's like one of these things that you realize somewhere down the road that, you can't have a normal job. You're possessed. You have to get it out of you. And hopefully you can make enough money to survive. When you have to pay bills and you have to survive, it keeps you from seeing the truth. Sometimes you have to take that risk. And then I took that risk and I felt good about it. I quit my job and I promised myself I would never wake up to an alarm clock again. I'd wake up with the sun.
Here comes the morning, bright sun on my window. His gentle hand, the warm sun nudges me from my bed, A cup of coffee and a cigarette helps to ease my sleepy head. Today's the first day of a life that I'm taking back for myself,
I was doing guitar repairs and the store would send them over and just to make the ends meet, and then I started thinking, no, it's a disguise for a job, so stop doing that and concentrate more on playing, and the jobs will come, and they have come in spades. I really have not gone on the phone and booked a job in 2 years. 4. Anything that's American music started with the blues. Without that music, they would have no radio music today, or it would be like skiffle music or something. And for me to be able to play them and play them well, it's almost like I teach people about music they wouldn't have been exposed to if they listened to the radio.
I'm going to California, I'm gonna find my fame and fortune. I'm gonna sing and play guitar there. Like I'll be a star. I'm gonna live my life like this. Just no tomorrow. I'm having so much fun in my Cadillac car. Man, I got me a Cadillac car.
It's a history lesson to these people. Blues music was basically started, as a field holler. And if they can feel my release like I'm, exercising some kind of demon, and they feel the joy that I get from it, it makes them feel good. And that alone is a reward. Brad I met, 10, 15 years ago when he was being mentored. He comes from a history background. His dad had a history degree, I think. And Brad kind of usurped everything he can. He just sucked up any blues knowledge he could. And he got to the point where, he started getting very good on the harmonica. Well, he was approached by Catherine McGuett, who now is an arts director for Sun Valley, but she was working at the Egyptian Theater. And Brad and Catherine and the Utah Arts Council in conjunction created the Blues in Schools program. So when I quit my job, Brad was getting a little notoriety in the paper. He's on the cover of the Go and, about this program. And I thought, wow, you can teach kids about music. This is great. And it's just one more thing to do. Maybe I can make some money or at least, get a little exposure doing it. And I get to teach kids music, the bottom line.
I love those little kids, man. They almost made me start crying.
I told Dan, you guys, if there's anything that's going to give you salvation, it's going to be working with those kids.
I said, for all the bad points we have, we need it.
I don't believe that.
I almost told them this is why Danny and I are so tired when we come to school.
Right.
This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah! It's really fun because, like tonight, the kids got to see how me and Brad write songs. In my Cadillac car! Man, I got me a Cadillac car! When we're gonna have a blues party with the kids, what we do is we bring in root beer and a bunch of drinks and some ice cream, and then, you know, because they really put a lot of work into this, and they get it cranked into them, so it's going to be nice. We'll all say, now listen, you wrote 3 songs, you just heard the 5 or 6 songs that we did, and your songs are no better or no worse. They're honest songs about their life, and you know, you could grow up to be a musician.
Some of those lyrics that they wrote were great.
That Brad really pushed for Lunch Lady. You know, we were going to do a report card song. Brad says, I think the Lunch Lady song's the one to go with.
These kids wrote all these songs, but we tried to encourage them to write this one about the lunch lady.
You know what it is, Brad's always trying to get an extra hamburger out of it.
Not everybody has the same feelings about report card day.
Yeah.
You know, some people are really happy, some people are really sad.
Yeah, it would have been more of a blues song than Lunch Lady.
But everybody has got the same feeling about the lunch lady. You know what I mean?
And we're not kidding, we do get an extra hamburger out of that once in a while, you know. It works out good.
Concurrently, Brad was thinking about doing a Wednesday night jam. He says, so Dan, why don't you come on in and, you know, play some blues music or play whatever you want, just make it an acoustic jam. Brad had a big enough vocabulary of music in general that he did pretty good. And then we started noticing this magic little chemistry. We started feeling like maybe we're bigger than just a little jam band. So we thought if we won the South by Southwest competition, so we entered the contest and they screwed up all the paperwork and we almost didn't get into it. And they finally admitted they had made a mistake and we got in and we beat all the bands in Utah, just the 2 of us. Brad, he calls it deconstructing the American songbook. Taking these songs down to their roots and just with a porch board, a guitar, and a harmonica, replacing like a 5 or 6 piece band. And you know what? Some of the songs actually sound better that way. I'm proud of the fact that I don't write throwaway songs. You know, I care about every word that I write, and I slave over those words. So if somebody signs me, maybe I can make enough money to not have to play, you know, 5 and 6 nights a week. Hopefully my health will hold up long enough if that's what it's going to take. But yeah, I'm always going to do it. You know, I'm going to play, but let's hope that I get signed so I can have a little freedom and make a great record and really just try to shoot for something beautiful, because that is my end goal, is to make great music.
The river runs low, let the time go. There's so many things to do with you. Hey now, babe, the sun is so low, it's falling so fast. It seems like the days fly.